night. A night of excellence. A night to set the standard. A night to set yourself apart from all the challengers. Tonight is a night that we showcase not just the immortals, but the champions of this game. We have newcomers from all across the Promoverse fighting people that are stepping foot in the Promoverse for the very first time. We have uncrowned tag team champions, self-proclaimed of course, setting their tone for the things to come here in Revolt Wrestling. Me, myself, and I, Jimmy, challenges the past. Somebody that thinks tonight will be their night. But not to be outdone, we have 3 huge championship matches. A 4-way matchup pitting TMS versus Relic, a.k.a. Matt Tyson, versus the new person on the scene, Allison Black, as they try to wrestle their title away from the current champion, Havoc. Our co-main event pits 2 competitors. Vacant Veil challenges the other challenger, the Doll, the man simply known as Rex, as they fight for a title so aptly named the Most Improved Championship belt. And then in the main event, a ladder match. The challenger Loco, a man that has really stood at the top of the mountain and can just not get past that last little summit. Because at the tippy top is the champion, undefeated, unblemished, simply known as Soulstar. Will tonight be the night where his reign finally comes to an end? Or will he stand victorious? Tonight is for the champions. So sit back, grab your favorite beverage, get a bowl of popcorn, and enjoy as the challengers take one giant step to immortality as Revolt Wrestling presents proudly to you the Night of Champions.
My bad. I might have threw that one together at the last second. But folks, now if you adjust your volume, once again, I'm pretty loud, so you might want to keep it that low. But we're finally here, the Night of Champions. How are my guests? And we got Mordecai to my left or right, over on one of my shoulders, down below on the ball sack, D. Meltzer, allegedly himself, the Mad T1. And also, I don't think I ever adjusted my name from that weird Saturday show we did.
Wait, I'm missing my hat.
How you guys doing?
I can't
would have worked out perfectly,
hat,
you know, Mad T, low T. I should have been mid T, but you know, shit happens.
More to T, man.
Oh,
no, I don't think
more to T as well. No, mid T sounds better.
So here we are, folks. 3 championship matches. Somehow they got me to compete. We got a tag match, and I'm sure from start to finish there'll be some bedlam, there'll be some bombshells, and there'll be some. Wait a second. Best behavior, guys. Best behavior.
Straighten up, boys.
All right. Got the crown right. Hi, HBIC.
Hello, darlings.
So before we get to it, so this is a little hack I'm going to teach you. I'm going to give Mad T a bone real quick so he doesn't challenge everybody in the comments real quick. I'm going to watch you guys how you bring anybody that has like a lot of energy and whatnot, like me. You have to salivate the taste buds real quick. You gotta like put a little honey around the bowl. So without any further ado, the one, the only.
Before you get to that though.
Oh, yes.
I was listening to your intro. Sorry, I'm high and I was texting my daughter.
Yeah, that entrance was really loud. I just threw that together last second.
Make sure next time, Jimmy, send me a recording of what you want, and I can like edit your your volume on to make it sound
To
better.
be fair, it's probably good to like you remember like those movies when they do like the sound thing, the THX, not TMX, but that other thing, and it would like
Yes.
blow your ear canals. I think it's good practice for me to already blow the ear canals of our audiences before we get going, because you know it's going to happen.
Right. Go ahead and play what you're going to play, sir. It's your show. Or y'all's show.
You know, Jimmy, I thought that I wasn't going to come out here and do what needs to be done. And that's kind of roast this fucking Dominic motherfucker. See, I'm going to come out here and say this. And Mr. Dominic, you want to talk all this shit. You want to come on Jimmy's little 2K Funhouse and talk shit like you're big and bad. That you're better than everybody else. You don't need food stamps. You don't need white trash. No. You just need your mom in a basement feeding you ho-hos, tacos, whatever else you like to bust in your mouth. Gushers, maybe.
Shout out to old school.
When you finally learn to be able to cut a video and come out here and accept the challenge, I'm right here waiting, Dominic. I don't even know what your name this game, or do I give a fuck what your name is. At the end of the day, I'm gonna beat you like the redheaded stepchild your mother should have done. Now, you white trash fucking loser. Why don't you get back to your day job? Quit trying to talk big and bad to people you can't even fucking take care of or handle. That will dog walk you any day of the week, anytime, any place. Until then, Revolt, keep sucking dick off my fucking platform, you dumb cunts.
First of all, audacious. Stop calling people cunts.
What?
To be fair,
We
you
are
just
classy
said,
cunts. Get it right.
Classy.
My bad.
Oh, a classy cunt. I mean, by not trying to say the word, we just doubled down and said it like 5 times in the span of 20 seconds.
Cunt.
All right, come on. We don't even have the extra.
I know I shouldn't do that, but I'm sorry, Mordecai. That was all in character, I promise. Don't yell at me.
Unbelievable. If you see the hypocrisy, all right, let's get to the action. This is the night of the champions, not night of the hosts. We got Mad T already out. We got all you guys to say the naughty words. Good evening there. Hey, I know that guy.
School. That's old school. Shout out old school. Black Moon back in the building.
All right, so Mad T calling out Dominic. Things I did not have at the end of my year 2025.
Hey, I told you on that 2K
bingo
show,
card.
I'm gonna call a little fucker out.
Yeah, but that was like an alternate reality. Like now you're trying to drag him from that reality to our reality. I don't know if you watch Time Cop, but if they're too close, the whole world could like.
You know, you got a fair point there. I didn't. You know, I didn't think of that.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, I wonder who made that design. Shout out to the big boss.
So I actually had this as an undershirt going to a 1-year-old's birthday, and I'm looking at myself in the mirror, getting like everything good. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure just that looks like a weed. Even if you just see like that looks like a weed leaf. So I did use better decorum, and I changed my shirt. So let's get to the very first match on the card. We got 2 new people. There's Bone Star, who some of you are familiar with probably, but he's new to our little corner of the promo verse. Going against Comatose.
Hey, by the way, you can get that shirt. Here, I'll get the link. Go ahead, Jimmy. I'll get the link while you're doing it.
Yeah, posting the thing. So we're going to start off with Comatose. Somehow, I don't know what he puts in his videos. It must be really cinematic that he does himself. Definitely, because it's a lot of megabits. But here we go.
Bone Skull. We finally meet at last here in the middle of this ring on match day. And I've got to say, my friend, we're both newcomers. We both do share that one similarity between us. But that is the only thing that we share between each other, that we are both newcomers here. Because as soon as you opened your mouth, you showed everybody exactly who you were, and you showed everybody exactly how easy this is gonna be for me. You are a man of delusion. You are a man that thinks you have mythical powers. You are a man that thinks you are a demon that can live forever, and you think you are invincible. You see, I find that comical, because as soon as you opened your mouth, you showed me exactly how vulnerable you are. Flexing your little muscles like you need validation to show that you are a very strong individual. Well, let me tell you something, my friend. As soon as I opened my mouth, I made a believer out of this entire federation. As soon as I opened my mouth, I showed everybody exactly how strong I am. And as soon as I opened my mouth, I showed everyone exactly what my goal is. You see, we don't even know what the hell you are here for or what the hell you want. What, do you just want to come here and compete and constantly lose to people of my caliber? Is that what the goal is? Because all I see from you is a man with a lot of wishes and a lot of dreams, and a man that doesn't have the strength to run a mile to even go follow his dreams. You see, who I am is a man that speaks things into existence. And this is exactly what I'm going to speak in existence for you, my friend. At the end of this match, you will be looking up at the lights and you will be wondering what it was that you could have done better to beat me. You're going to be looking up at those lights and you're going to be thinking, what type of mindset do I need coming into Revolt Wrestling? And then you're going to realize that you've been doing everything wrong since the beginning. You are not a championship caliber player. You are not a man that deserves even a shot at gold. And you're facing a man that has taken so much gold that you've only even dreamed of seeing all that gold. You've only seen that much gold on TV. I am the legend walking here that is still making his name as I go along here in Revolt Wrestling, and I haven't even had a match yet. That's the biggest difference between me and you. A fake deity versus a real king of wrestling.
Yo.
A lot of
That kid's
confidence.
Got something. That kid's got something. I like
I
that.
like
He
him.
did
Is
good.
he the one that's friends with Tyson?
Allegedly.
Okay, so if this is an Instagram person and they beautiful turned our camera on, I'm a happy girl, because I hate when they come up here and they're like, I'm not gonna turn shit because adaptation. I like it. Also, is saying revolt and revolt a accent thing?
Tomato,
Because
I think.
right,
Yeah.
I'm noticing it though. I kind of like it. I like this guy.
I
I'm
don't know
excited
where
to see
his
what he can
twang was
do.
from. I don't know where his twang was from. But I like him. He's got some spunk.
Yeah, the good
He's
kind.
he's got a good way of telling a story, and that could develop into something more down the road if they so choose, or if you two so choose. Could be a great feud. Let's see how the other guy.
Well, I mean, from somebody that likes to go left field, I am intrigued by Bone Storm. I don't know if Bone Storm scares me, but even I think Bone Storm's a interesting individual. So let's see what Bone Storm has to say.
Oh, hello. It's me, Bone Storm, the world's most serious wrestler. And I'm supposed to talk about my opponent and how great I am. But the truth is, what I want to start off is, I know that the judge for this is Hibik or something like that. So it's time to bribe the judge. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Just have to remove my back hair for a little bit. All right. And if that hasn't gotten your hearts pumping, it's time to think about what I'm going to do. Because after I eat my opponent, I'm going to be comatose from being so full. Did you get it? I put his name into this promo. That's pretty crazy. Well, what do you not know about me? I'm a 2,000-year-old demon. I like to wrestle. Oh my God, it's the best fighting thing in the whole world. I like to beat up small villages, and I hope to one day beat up every stupid human in the entire world. Yeah, I know. I'll have to beat up some of them twice, but still, fighting is the best thing that has ever happened in the world, and that's why I like my opponent comatose. He's gonna be like fighting and biting and drop kicking and running into a wall. He's got a whole bunch of fire in him. Oh man, I'm gonna eat him. I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm gonna eat him, or at least like lay on him for a bit until he just tuckers himself out. I don't know. You guys call it pinning, but oh wait, I guess I did it. I called it pinning. I created it. Anywho, I'm Bone Storm, and for the rest of you, you should buy a ticket to the show. This is called Revolting Wrestling, I think. No one's made it very clear. And that's it. I don't need the rest of my time. Take care.
Bone Storm!
Okay, so I will definitely go first. There's a fine line between, oh, how do I put this? Being seductive and being sexual. And I think we danced on that line a little bit with the I don't know, like there was nipple going on. I feel like I should be taking a dinner first. If you're gonna show me your nipple, at least buy me McDonald's. I mean, very simple girl.
Oh my God, Ronnie. Sorry.
But anywho's, he did
That's not
make me
Ronnie.
laugh.
That's his brother. Ronnie wouldn't have it.
Stop.
Anywho, shush yous. Yep, them. Nope. He was funny though, and I always like when it's like on the border of cringy, but it makes me laugh. I did like that, but it was the beginning kind of like it killed me a little bit, and then I came back and I laughed. So
Can I go next?
sure,
Yeah,
keep it
shoot.
kosher.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be mean. I told Jimmy I wasn't gonna be mean tonight. I'll be nice. I know Bone Storm pretty well. Me and Bone Storm, me and him been friends for a few years now. He's mostly storyline kind of guy, and to see him branch up, like you can clearly tell, he has that storyline mentality where certain things, like first off, Bone Storm, turn your fucking camera, bro. We know this. Come on now. Come on, Cliff.
Yeah, but maybe he likes. Maybe he gets off on watching us get off on him.
Anyways, I was saying he's a very funny person. Like he does jokes. I told the guy he should be a stand-up comedy. Like he's a really good guy. But clearly that new other guy beat him. Clearly, there's no question to it. He whooped his ass. Like it was just a straight out. Not a bad loss, but it's like clearly the other guy was more polished than what Bone Storm was.
Mordecai, what do you guys say over there?
Yeah, what up, Bomber?
Entertainment. That is what we are supposed to be selling. And both these men were entertaining in their own way. Entertainment factor, definitely Bone Storm brought it up a notch. He did not take the match seriously in any kind of way. Spit and polish, definitely give it to the other guy. I would like to see him do more than just like sit down on his haunches and squat the whole time. But to me, it takes away a little bit from showing your emotions and stuff. But other than that, both of them did a great job. They did what they were expected to do, and that is entertain. I think though, the first guy took it just by a hair.
I mean, I agree 100%. But you missed Bomber, but Jimmy, I'll do it for you. Like this first match, by the way, Bomber. And no, I agree with Rockstar here. Rockstar actually said something. I think this guy would be good. And first off, we're not trying to take talent from Revolt, but doing both. So this guy being newer, doing both, that's how BX Princess started. I brought her into comp first. I was like, do comp
1 year, baby.
And I was like, doing comp will help you learn the basics better. And I think that him doing like EMP and Revolt would be good for him. Like, I think he has something there. But Bone Storm, yeah, you're right, Mordecai. I agree with that. And I told him before, like, if his mask was a little bit less showing his mouth more, and like you could see his facial expressions, I think that it would be a more selling point because that guy can't sell.
There is also body language.
Yes, that too.
And sometimes body language can sell a little bit more. Like he's got a guy in a mask. You got to look at it that way. Guys in masks, they've got to use body language instead of facial expression.
Look at Samoa Joe in Twisted Metal. Samoa Joe does not have a word in Twisted Metal. He is all just has to move as Sweet Tooth,
body language,
and he finds ways to emote. Now, I don't agree with you. I don't know how you said, guys, Bone Storm wasn't serious when he is the world's most serious competitor. but I'm going to have to go with the Tribe Council on this one. Comatose, welcome to the win column and welcome to Revolt.
Yeah,
Yes.
welcome, bro. Like, I want to see more work of him. I want to see him take on some real competitor. Not that Bone Storm. Not that he's not a good competitor, but I
don't think he's going to sweat that loss too bad. I think he
no,
knew
he won't. That's the thing about him. He will take the loss on the chin.
Now I know Black Moon's here, and he does like a good story. If we're ready, I mean, Mordecai, would you like to tell the tale of Jim, or should we go to the tag team match first? Do you guys have any preference?
Okay,
yep.
So are there?
I just like to hear Mordecai's voice, so I vote for that one.
Are you ready?
Are there promos involved?
Oh, there's always promos.
Okay,
so you get it up. I'll get this ready. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what these words have to say. Because who's this guy from my past challenging me on my platform? People don't even like me on other people's platform.
Ready.
Why would you come here on my turf?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said.
Good happy Tuesday morning, Mr. D Nice. First and foremost for you, sir, I don't sweat you. What I do sweat, though, is a little copyright infraction. So let's turn that music down. It was I Feel So Pretty by Julia Andrews. If you know, you know, and nobody probably knows that one here. You came to my neck of the woods. Where did that Jim guy go? Because a lot of these promo artists don't realize that in the 2K video game realm, I am fucking deadly. Now, a lot of people know I'm deadly in these promos. A lot of people know I'm also deadly on the keyboard. And what's so funny about you 2K players, because if you come from Instagram, you're an Instagram guy. If it's your first year in the game, you're the new person. We all like to throw these labels on things, but tonight, D-Nice, I throw you on the ground and you realize just what you knew multiple years ago when you first met me. I am a fucking troll eater. How many times have you thrown your best shot? You thought you had all your ducks in a row to shoot me down, and like everybody else in this game, when you try to swing at the chip, you miss. And tonight will be no different. Like I said, kind of going easy on you. Showtime's in a little bit. Really just hit record and start to do my thing, and yet a lot of people in this entire industry have trouble doing just it. But hey, that's just my own little sip of coffee. Hey, D-Nice, it was fun having you here, but don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you.
First of all, who is this James person? I don't know who he is.
That's his alternate personality.
That's
like
baseline.
it.
That's baseline, Jimmy. That's baseline, Jimmy.
Oh, we
that's
love
like
baseline.
That's the baseline. That is the common denominator, Jimmy. I like hang out. I'm the janitor. Like I just work here. Like it's just me.
Clearly, Jimmy's had time to take a napkin and wipe his mouth and the mustache with the coffee. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
no, I was eating Matt T's ass actually.
I mean,
Jimbo.
That's what.
My bad. I mean, you guys just said the C word. Honestly, I think the C word is worse in 2025.
It is, and we're moving on from it. And I apologize to all the coochie cats.
I just wanted to say real quick, if you guys want to buy any EMP Network merch, you can go to the website down below. That's on the bottom. That Bloka shirt is on there. There's a Mordecai shirt on there. I'm gonna get with Mordecai to get a BX Princess shirt since she is our first women's champion. And they are almost everybody in there. Wapo, Jimmy, everybody. We're actually working on a new Jimmy one because I think Jimmy deserves one to his thing. But yeah,
it's nighttime.
I'll be working with Jimmy closely on that one because his psychedelic mind is going to give me some hardships.
Can it just be that face, please? Because that was great.
What is it? God damn it, Jimmy!
I would wear that as a shirt.
Damn it, Jimmy! No, it's damn it, Jimmy.
I would put on.
But hey, all right. We're in the middle of a match. All right, who is this D Nice guy? Let's find out.
Is it like?
So I didn't. What? I am not in any of these clips. I'm still trying to figure out what.
well as I do, Jimmy. Or should I call you Jimbo, GM of TAW? Or should I call you Jimmy, GM of Next Gen, and now GM of Revolt? Do you guys notice how he always has to be in control? Because that's not Jimbo, that's not Jimmy, and that's not James. That's Jimothy at the surface, and that's who I want. I didn't want to be booked against you. I wanted you to join me, to let Jimothy come out and play. Join me. You're better when you're in the darkness. You're better when you're Jimothy. Nobody likes this Jimbo guy, this Jimmy guy, or that James guy. And you can act like you don't remember James, because that's what you're gonna do, just like you act like you don't know me. But at the end of the day, you are going to follow me. You know damn well that I'm not lying. Not one word that I said was a lie. Bring Jimothy back out, James. Bring him back out. Let him in, and Revolt will see their new tag team champions. And this time, you can't just create something else or join something else and expect me not to follow you. To NPW, if you go there, I'll be right behind you. And I hope that you will join me instead of being against me. I don't want to do this anymore. I didn't want to be booked against you from the beginning. I wanted us to be together again, like we used to be, Jimothy. Come back out.
Timothy!
Be together. Yo, that was like a little Stan Eminem right there.
Yeah,
He
so
is
that
right.
went
Did
from
you-
you having like a fan to a stalker to back to a fan, and
I don't-
I don't know if I should pray for you or be happy for you.
I'm good. God made me big and strong where I welcome a stalker. I don't
I
need to
love it.
revisit. I said what would happen on Saturday if somebody broke in. Anywho. Before Mordecai tells us the tale submitted for the Midnight Society, I do like the narrative, HBIC, you brought it. You're like, who's James and who am I is the big kind of idea of this match. But
That should be your next intro song. Who are you?
all right, but I think we're ready to go to the ring.
Oh,
Sorry about
ladies and
that.
gentlemen, we have heard from our competitors, and now it is showtime. The crowd is electric as lights dim in the arena, signaling the start of the highly anticipated match between wrestling powerhouse general manager Jimbo and the enigmatic newcomer D Nice. The air is thick with anticipation, the audience a mix of cheers and jeers as they size up the contrast between the two competitors. What a farce this is, people. Jimmy, known for his imposing frame and dominant presence in the ring, is confident, strutting out to the thunderous ovation of the fans. His muscles ripple beneath his fat as he flexes, soaking in the adoration of the crowd. Jimmy is a man who knows his worth, and he's here to prove why he is the best. On the opposite side, D Nice emerges from the darkness, his entrance a stark contrast to Jimbo's bombast. The lights flicker, and when they stabilize, D Nice is in the ring. His presence both captivating and unnerving. Clad in dark attire, his face obscured by hoodie. D Nice exudes an aura of mystery and menace. The crowd is quieter for him, intrigued by the newcomer. The bell rings. A ding, ding, ding. And the match begins. Jimbo charges at D Nice with a roar, but the newcomer dodges with ease. His movements fluid and calculated. D Nice lands a quick series of jabs, but Jimbo's power is undeniable. And he soon sends D Nice crashing to the mat with a thunderous clothesline. Jimbo seizes the opportunity to unleash his strength, delivering a series of powerful blows that send D Nice stumbling around the ring. However, D Nice's resilience is surprising, and he refuses to stay down. With a swift kick, he sends Jimbo into the turnbuckle, buying himself some time to catch his breath. The match becomes a clash of styles, with Jimbo's brute force pitted against the agility and strategy of D-Nice. D-Nice lands a series of high-flying moves, but Jimbo's sheer power allows him to kick out of every pin attempt. The intensity builds as both men exchange blows, each landing their signature moves in a stunning turnaround event. D-Nice manages to land a picture-perfect dropkick, sending Jimbo crashing to the mat. He follows up with a series of rapid-fired punches, culminating in an attempt at one of D-Nice's signature moves, known as the Judgment Drop. But Jimmy proves too strong and way too heavy and easily stifles the attempt. At this time, D-Nice rolls outside and grabs a generic shipping cardboard box and places it in the corner and backs away to the ramp. Jimmy screams, "What's in the box?" and proceeds to pick the
No!
Jimmy, holding his face in pain, backs up to D-Nice, who slides back into the ring. D-Nice hits Jimmy with a pump handle slam maneuver that he calls the Judgment Drop, the force shaking the very ring. D-Nice grabs the trunks, the hair, and puts his feet on the ropes as the ref counts 1, 2, and 3. The crowd erupts in shock and awe. D-Nice stands tall, his chest heaving with exertion, as Jimbo is left stunned in the ring, clutching his face. The newcomer has announced his arrival in grand fashion, leaving everyone wondering what's next for the dark and mysterious D-Nice.
Damn, that was a good match.
That was great.
By the way, Jimmy or Mordecai, you guys are going to have to do the comments because I am driving to go get Raya, so yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, you got boo boo.
No, I'm good. That was somebody else. That wasn't all right. What's next on the dossier? I think we got a tag match.
Yeah. Also, you're gay, Tyson. How about
Yeah,
that?
you got him good there, HBIC.
How about that? I don't know. I'm being a little nice today. I don't know if I like it. We'll see. Don't piss me off, people.
All right. Well, here we are. Now it's time to get pissed because now we're getting to the meats and potatoes.
What happened to your face?
Nothing. I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on. We're already at what's next. All right. You know what? Kitty Abigail's going to be in timeout. She's not supposed to be in promo, and she interfered in my match, so she's not getting any treats tonight.
Oh,
bitch.
That dang kitty.
Don't dare talk about Kitty Abigail like that.
That dame cat of mine. All right. Now we got a
pussy
tag match.
power.
So this was the open challenge to Kruger and Bojack. There's going to be some Bojackery here now in Revolt. But before we get to them, we need to see what they're about. The question mark guy and Rockstar stepped up to the heap. So let's see what question mark guy and the Rockstar has to say.
Revolt Wrestling presented by EMP. That love open challenge tag team match. Austin Kruger and Bojack Liz about to take on a tag team. But then there is coming until like I told you both on the chemistry first. And you could have believed it, Revolt of his tag team is coming to start a new era of making its debut tonight. It's Johnny, Hall of Famer, Rockstar, and his partner is marked by a question mark. So, will it be this? Will it be that? We never know who that could be pulling up with. The GOAT, the head of talent relations of this company, and you know the rest of it. But we're gonna show the deep impact what we're gonna give. It's Saturday 20x20 against Austin Kruger. And Bojack Grid's something to be in shock for. And my tag team. But the name is the Speed Chargers. Will make the big thunderbolt. And that's it right there. Legend Rise of Fame.
Without a doubt, here's a man to the game.
Hola, damas y caballeros. Yo soy el hombre que va a pelear con el señor Austin Kruger y el señor Bojack, con mi amigo que se llama Juanito Rockstar, en el compañía que se llama Revolt, lucha libre. Vamos a ver qué va a pasar esta semana en una acción de parejas. Y vamos a ver qué van a ganar. Nos vemos, amigos. Buenas noches. Nos vemos.
It's dark, okay?
So I wonder who that was. Such a question mark. Pero yo sé, mi hermano. Yo
Who was it? You did look a little familiar. Who?
Yo sé.
I know you're watching, but Rockstar, please, dude, stop saying "and that is all." Like, come on, bro.
Hey,
Like,
that
stop,
could be
Rockstar.
it could be his touch. I mean, some
Also,
people say
Rockstar, you're no better than to walk that far away from the camera to where we couldn't hear you. You were farther than my attention span. So I know you can do better. So I know you add a little dramatic effect. I see what you were going for. But Mr. Hall of Famer, don't do it again. Thanks, Suki.
Salt. Heavy and salt out there at the end. I mean, I appreciate the Hall of Famer. Sometimes he does think beyond his britches, and he might have thought he had a lapel mic. Maybe it wasn't plugged in. There is always extenuating circumstances.
You have to make excuses, okay?
Yeah, God.
Hey, I'm a broadcast journalist. I'm just trying to call the action. We don't know. I didn't tell him. I don't strip down the people here. That might go on in some other leagues that you guys strip search them before they come to the arena.
I literally cranked my volume all the way up, and you might
be a little confused. Hey,
My
they're
ear was
figuring
too.
out that we're the local. I mean, who's question mark? I think he's the
Rockstar did send me his video, and before, like when Rockstar made videos, I would go through and turn him up. And this time,
that's the furthest he's ever walked away. I mean, that was pretty. He walked around like a refrigerator, like an AC unit too. That will probably drown out the sound. But anywho, let's see what their opponents have to say, because it doesn't matter what we say. We're not the ones having a match.
Well, Revolt, the time is now. And I gotta be honest, for the last few days, I've been talking to my partner, Austin Kruger, about whether or not we should even show up to this shit show. Because honestly, for a debut, the best you could come up with, the only two people that had enough balls was Question Mark Man and Rockstar. I mean, honestly, you couldn't have just thrown two more undeserving, unworthy, uncompetitive individuals together if you closed your eyes and threw darts at the fucking wall. I mean, it's almost a spit in the cutthroat crew's face to have to go up against these two lesser thans. But at the end of the day, a deal is a deal, and we signed on the dotted line, so we best believe that we're going to show up tonight. But we're not happy about it, and we're going to take 100% of our aggression and our frustration out on both of their asses. In a minute, I'm about to unleash Kruger on you two motherfuckers, and that is a bad death sentence for anybody. At the end of the day, you see what you get. You're coming to claim what's ours and what's mine, and what I should have never given up in the first place. Because when I look around this place, I see a lot of bad, not a lot of good. And I gotta be honest, I would make 1,000,001 fucking changes, starting with the top. And if you don't like that, that's just too fucking bad. Because we are the Cutthroat Crew. Tell him, Kruger. Whoa, whoa, motherfucker. Are you really gonna do this, Bo? Really? You're gonna put me in the fucking spotlight knowing how I fucking feel about this? I warned Revolt over and over and over again that if you keep fucking with the legendary Austin Kruger and you keep fucking with the Cutthroat Crew, Bojack has already mentioned it a few times. We are this close already to walking the fuck out. Or is that just hearsay? It could be just hearsay. I mean, you just gotta trust me, I'm a motherfucking juggler. So you're gonna give me rock hard and mystery fuck. It feels like I'm in a fucking video game with it's just default fucking what the fuck do they call those things? Create a wrestler? Is that what we just did here? Rush Hard and fucking Mystery Man. This is a disgrace. You're gonna tell me no one on your roster is going to step up to the Cutthroat Crew, or do you gotta make a few calls? Because, Jimmy, you might be a little worried. Because you got yourself a prize. Austin fucking Kruger teaming up with the man that wants his shit back, Mr. Bojack. So go ahead. Keep using us as your pawn. Cause I'll just put this fucking place to check me. So whoop whoop, jugga bitches.
All right, the Juggalos are. Yeah, I do apologize. I had an open forum for anyone to accept those challenges, and nobody stepped up besides these guys. If you want me to go into my bank account and sign the right competitors for people that I think are worthy. You Cutthroat Crew, you killers. Hopefully you begin some of those letters with C's. I don't know if that would work if you. Anywho, I'm going to find some competitors for you guys, all right? But what do my co-hosts have to say here?
Right here, though. I'll say it right here. Don't never trust a juggalo.
I can see that. Well, nice soundbite, Matt T. HBIC Mordecai, what'd you see in there?
Well, let the lady go first.
Oh, what a good call. First of all, you can both kiss my ass. Okay. Second of all, if you want to make changes from the top down, you shouldn't have fucking left. Third of all, don't disrespect the company we've rebuilt. Okay. So I stand by the statement of you can kiss my ass.
Oh, snap.
And everybody knows by now, I really hate when people are like, well, then I'll just leave. Well, then, but the door's right there. Do I want anybody to leave? No. Do I think y'all are putting up a bit because you're angry and you're pissed off that your challengers were Rockstar and El Hombre? Yes. And that's okay. But don't fucking
That's my
insult
Pro
the
T.
shit
I'm
we've
so
built
proud of you,
ever
Pro
again.
T. Preach, Pro
Don't
T.
ever insult the shit that we have worked so fucking hard to build ever again.
We're approaching heresy levels of verbiage.
I feel better now.
Let's not get
I
too
feel better
heretic.
now.
Let's not get her too heretic here. I don't know. Look at the adjective. Mordecai, what'd you see in there?
Anyways, I did like the intensity, but don't be rude.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Mordecai, I cut people off sometimes. You gotta watch out for me. What were you saying?
Mordecai?
A lot of aggression from one side. The other side, it was a sad defense for Revolt there. Clearly, the Cutthroat Crew took the win here. That's my opinion, though.
Agreed.
You're going to get that intensity, that aggression from Juggalos. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So they brought it. How long are they going to hang on to if they decide, if, the referee calls the win for them, how long can they hold those titles?
Well, they're all just on paper. There was no titles truly on the line here.
No true. Okay. I stand back.
But I mean, theoretically, right now they stand alone at the top of the tag team division. I'll be honest. There's really not I need somebody to step up to take that. I mean, they foreshadowed that a lot of people are trying to sign them to contracts. So I will find somebody worth your while.
May I add one thing? Settle down there. Settle down. You want to fight everybody. Okay?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not counting nobody. I was going to say, Mordecai, we have talked about making the EMP Tag Team Championships cross-branded. So you never know what could be pulled out of a hat.
I have some plans Jimmy and I will discuss.
Ooh.
Well, how about, because I don't do much competing in Revolt, and I'm feeling a little bit froggy. I have a dog I've got to go give a bone to. So how about...
I'm in. Sign it. Sign it right now.
How about me and a certain dog enter this tag team little division you got cooking?
I got you.
I mean, we're going to have to check out the dirt sheets on that one after the show. All right, let's get to the next match. I like what I'm seeing right there. And hopefully those juggalos.
That's fine.
Are you familiar? So you have a degree in juggalatism?
Juggalitis?
Well, that sounds like a disease.
You know what certain somebody knows what's juggalo, don't you, Dad?
A master juggalo.
All right, now we're going to change things up. Now we do have our first official title match. The Hybrid Championship, a 4-way match. This is an interesting match. We have TMX going against Allison Black, going against, I believe he is now known as Relic, aka a certain Matt Tyson, but I'm not too sure. And then the champion, Havoc, a 4-way match that came about some interesting ways.
Bull in action, huh? We're going to see the bull in action tonight.
And I'm
put him in a China shop.
But unfortunately, before the match, we only got to hear from one person. I went to Allison Black's room. I thought I heard Matt T back there, but you never knew. So that was like wasn't weird.
Well, what you heard, you shouldn't have heard.
Relic just had some this weird fog. I opened the door. I saw nothing there. And then Havoc, I opened her door. She wasn't even there. So let's hear from TMX, I guess.
Tonight's the night here in Revolt Wrestling. And let me tell you, Night of Champions. The night where every championship is on the line. Tonight for me, fatal 4-way action. Myself, Matt Tyson, Allison Black, and the champion, the Demon Havoc, for the Hybrid Championship. This could be my first ever championship reign here in Revolt Wrestling ever since I got here. I know I haven't been here long, but I'm here to show up and show out every single damn night. I've been a champion before in other promotions. I'm back in EMP. And I'll be teaming with Matt T over in EMP. Which that's going to be interesting. But here in Revolt, Fatal 4-Way for the Hybrid Championship. Now, in Fatal 4-Way matches, obviously, you only have a 25% chance of retaining the title. So, Havoc, you have a big disadvantage, especially with TMX in the mix. Especially with Allison Black in the mix, and Matt Tyson. But especially with me in the mix after the year-long rivalry we had over in SWA. But here in Revolt, it's a whole different scenario. Whole different ballgame. You gotta have the passion and the heart for this business to be a champion. You gotta have the energy, the desire, the blood, sweat, tears, everything you gotta have for this business to be a fighting champion. Have I seen you being a fighting champion right now, Havoc? Nah, not really. Me? When I become the hybrid champion, I will be that fighting champion. I will take that title all over the globe, all over this great country, and I will defend it every single time a Revolt Wrestling show happens. Any pay-per-view, any event, doesn't matter when. Monday through Sunday, doesn't matter. 7 days a week, 365. And I will be that champion that everybody wants. And that's the hybrid champion. So tonight, Night of Champions, you will witness TMX become the new Revolt hybrid champion. And there's nothing nobody can do about it.
She can talk.
That
Kind of
was
like that one.
that was a better done promo by TMX. You know,
No, it was good. Like, and the thing is, TMX came to me and he was like, "What could I do?" Like, cause we're prepping for our match in EMP, thanks to Mr. Wall. Fuck you. But we've been prepping. He's taking the advice I've been giving him, so I'm very happy to see that.
All right. Well, I guess that's all we got. So we go to the ring. We see TMX make his way down first. We wait. Relic comes out from the audience. That was strange. The smoke filled. We see Allison. The lights go out. Allison Black makes her way. So she was here. And then the lights stay black. They flicker red. Havoc comes down with the championship belt. Almost looked like she might have forgot it and then went back and grabbed it. That was strange. So they all get to the four corners of the ring. We see the introductions. The bell rings and TMX does a stinger splash to Havoc like right away, just targeting her for no reason. That was a little strange. And then he got a 3-point stance after that and immediately did a running shoulder tackle to Allison Black. Also, very aggressive. And then we see the big man meat matchup over here with Relic and TMX squaring off. And TMX takes advantage. I guess there's no DQ in this match. Kicks Relic in the ball satchel and sets him up for a pedigree and then hits it. And the lights go off. And the Titantron starts to play something. The hell is this? Get your popcorn, folks.
Revolt Wrestling, we did what we were going to do. Last week, Mordecai fell for us. Last week was the beginning of everybody here. But this week, we are in a fatal four-way #1 contendership. Last week, I gave a glimpse to everybody what we are. Now I, Relic, is going to show who we are. You see, this fatal four-way match is going to show everybody why you need to follow. And if you do not follow, you will reap what you sow. Everybody here will vote. The anarchy, the revolution, everything's about to change. And I am going to build an army. So whoever walks out the #1 contender, we are here, and we will be everything.
The emotions that's inside of me can't even fucking explain. The voices inside my head I cannot get rid of because it was a part of me! Because a lot of people have been judging me. People think that I was not good enough. People think that I don't have the fucking strength to become a champion. Because they want to look themselves in the goddamn mirror, thinking that they are more better than each and every single one of us. Thinking that they have realized everything has not been a part of my life since day fucking one. I have been pushing myself for 6 fucking months! For 6 months, I have been tending each and every single show. I show up, I show out, and this is what I get? Nothing but judgment. Nothing but disgrace. Everything that I have put through, every single body of my parts, keeps destroying but each and every single one of you. See, I don't even fucking care who I am facing. I don't even give a shit who I'm trying to impress. Trying to figure out who the fuck I am. But inside my heart, I feel nothing. I just don't. To whoever I'm facing, be fucking prepared for whatever it's going to take. I will not stop till I die. I will not stop until I successfully get my defense, get my own reality. Like it or not, you can fucking all deal with it.
You all doubted my vision. Each and every one of you. It's sad how it takes a purge for everyone to listen. It's sad that it takes somebody that nobody likes to tell the future. It takes a black heart queen to rain on each and every one of yours parade. I did it. It was all me. I'm the one with the power in the palms of my hands. I have a championship. I have an army. What do you all have? Not a pot to piss in. I'm the one that's making headlines. I'm the one that each and every one of you can't stand. I have the whole world in my hands. I have the whole wide world in my hands. And there's not a damn thing that each and every one of you are gonna be able to do about it. Now, T, take it away. Let's go home.
Well, as you all see, the fatal purge has begun. The thing is, you all think that Mad T is the one that runs it all. But me, I'm just a voice of the purge. Me, I don't have to compete. Because I'm going to do what I do best. And help form the future of this business. I'm going to be the one that makes sure this all goes off without a hitch. It's a revolt. When it all comes into fruition tonight, and all 5 are revealed, you will truly understand why this purge will be fatal. And there's nothing any of you could do. Let the purge commence.
And we go back to the ring. TMX in the middle of the ring, looking befuddled, looking down. All 3 of his opponents still on the ground, selling the injuries that he hit with those massive finishing maneuvers, as they all sit up like Michael Myers or Undertaker, all in unison, and start looking all at him and laughing hysterically. Smiling, they turn to TMX, and he looks worried, and they start beating him down, all 3 taking their turns, dropping their own finishers on TMX. Havoc slaps Tyson in the face, trying to wake him up, says, "You're not following the plan," and then looks at Allison, as Havoc is supposed to be the good girl here, and do as you're told and get rid of TMX. Already dissension a little bit. Then as she's looking at Allison and getting angry, TMX tries to roll up Tyson, but only gets a count of 2. Havoc running knees at TMX. Allison hits TMX with the witching hour and tries to pin him. Allison does successfully pin TMX with the witching hour, pins him 1, 2, 3. TMX is eliminated. Then she looks at Tyson, walks up to him and says, "Lay down." And then she tells Havoc to pin him. And 1, 2, 3, Tyson is eliminated. And Havoc gets up and looks at Allison, and they kind of like angry though. So this is a little strange. Allison comes up and puts her arms around her and says, "Your turn," kisses her cheek, and Havoc stands there for a minute and lays down in the ring, and Allison Black pins Havoc with her arms spread open, singing, "I got the whole world in my hands." And the ref goes, 1, 2, 3, and your winner, Allison Black. After the match immediately, though, Tyson and Mad T get in the ring, and Tyson helps up Havoc as Allison jumps in Mad T's arm. The arena goes dark, and then a red spotlight goes to the middle of the ring with all of the members posing in the red light, and the lights go completely out. What in the flying fuck just happened in Revolt Wrestling there?
That's a lot to digest. It sounds like we got a faction.
I mean, that was